How long have we got? Thank you for coming tonight to see the show that we've put on over the past couple of days. I'm going to start by just giving a little bit of background information on myself and how I paint the pictures and how I've eventually ended up working with Erco to achieve what we've got here. So I've been brought up in an artistic environment. My grandfather was a picture restorer. He used to restore quite a lot of old Dutch classical paintings. So I used to sit there for hours just watching him restore these old pictures that were very realistic and light and dark, the tenebrism effect. So I was influenced from a very young age. When I left school, I wanted to really focus on the human form and figure with very strong lighting effects to really emphasise the bone, muscle and skin structure to a human being. Very influenced by the likes of Rembrandt and Caravaggio. You can see from the light filter of the paintings. So these are all done in oil paints. They're created in about 30 to 40 layers of oil. Each layer at the beginning starts off very loose and impressionistic, and as it gets closer and closer to the final product, the finished painting, the marks become smaller and smaller, representing how the skin is formed, being exaggerated further by this light and dark effect. I was very fascinated by how the face figure has grown in a scientific way. So you can see on the sides of the frames and also on the base there is the human genetic code printed around the perimeter in an aesthetical form, and also in the capsules in the end of the base and on the frame there is my preserved DNA and also the subject preserved DNA. So we finally got to these pictures, and I was looking at them when they were complete, and I was thinking, how can we take this effect, this chiaroscuro effect, and enhance it even further when the picture was finished, to make you feel like you were standing in front of that person in real life, to breathe a bit more sort of energy and more realism into the completed piece of artwork. This is eventually when I got in contact with Erco and started coming up with this concept of lighting the picture. So we started off lighting the whole painting. It didn't quite work because the blacks there was too much light hitting the blacks. So we started using these framing projectors and narrow spots and just shining them on the parts of the painting that were lit, trying very hard to avoid any black areas in the picture, just to give them greater depth and to bring the actual elements of the picture that are lit further forward into the for the viewer's perspective. So we started off with, I'm going to do the demonstration now with the light, so it's going to go quite dark here. Excuse me, I'm not texting anyone, it's on my phone.